It is February 9th at 3:38 a.m. I had just seen a couple of them. So again, as long as it's clear out, they show. But I've only seen two. And as you can see, it has snowed. What you're picking up by the pole currently is just reflections. Up above there is a star. They're popping up over there again. There's one right there. Right there. And so it's just starting, folks. There's another one. And look at that bright bad boy. Hi. I wonder what they think about snow. I can't see where he was going to, though. I think he was dropping down lower from where the pole is, so I couldn't catch it. There's another one. Seems like this is our spot. Now we just more or less gotta wait about a half hour or so, and they should start going towards the tower. I might have almost missed this. I was sleeping for a while. Another one. You just barely see the dot at first. It seems like that was like the highest. There, I'm seeing another one. Come on. It's just out of range. Not that one though. You can see it moving towards the pole. It is just starting. It definitely feels like in between the telephone pole and the few wires that you see there, it's like peering right through that area. Oh, thank God for coffee. Not picking up any movement further out though. But the morning is young. If you go back just a few seconds from before I was talking, you can see, you could have seen that there was one. It was right in that area. So these orbs, they're going somewhere down towards the ground. It's just, I know, a few miles away from here is the lake, so I don't know if they're just landing by the lake or if they're going above the lake. Yeah, there's that one. And you just seen that. Like, that just appeared out of nowhere. You can see that, though. Like, if that was a falling object, and there's one right there. You see that tiny dot moving. And then there's another one. But you can see that, though. Like, if it was a falling object, why would it be descending at the rate of speed that it is going? That is being piloted. Now, by who or what is the question. Oh, look at that bright boy. Look at that bright boy. As you can see it, though, like, if this was human, why would you be doing this every single morning? Every single morning. Like, you realize how much time and effort that it takes? But then even the simple fact of, after a while here, we're gonna start seeing them going over to there. I'm trying to get back into place here. But yeah, after a while, they decided to go over to the tower. This has been every morning since the 19th of January. There's another one coming in. You can just barely see it right at the middle of the screen now. Yeah, this has been happening since the morning of the 19th of January. And now this is February 9th, so we're 10 days away from this being a whole month. It's just, they don't do anything when it's cloudy out. See that bad boy? Right at ground level. Or not ground level, above tree level. I apologize. I was napping, so I'm still kind of booting myself back up. There, bring that back out. Clearly, they're definitely down low. There's another one. Right there. It's like I'm just getting lucky to catch it. See another one coming. Come on. 1, 2, 3. I got my eyes on 3 right now. You can just barely see the 2 of them. The 3rd one was a bit lower, but there were 2 of them that were right with each other. Again, if it weren't due to weather, I would be out there. I don't know if I can pick these up. I can just barely see it. But that is one of 2 stars. There's another one just a little bit higher up. I don't have my other phone near me. Or I would look and see if it was that same constellation. There's another one that's right out that way. It's actually like just around here. There's one. There's one. Trying to curve. There we go. The break was because of a power line. Oh, that's why it disappeared. See if I can pick it up. Yep. So that right there is some type of an airplane. At least I'm pretty positive. We haven't seen drones out here. But anytime I see regular flashing, they don't do anything. They stop. So it just might take a moment and they'll pop up again. There is definitely a form of a pattern. I think I'm guessing that at least the first 2 mornings I'd ever caught, the 19th and the 21st, the 20th, there was a bit cloudy out, so they didn't do anything. That's why I don't have any proof on that morning. But at least the 19th and the 21st, if you compare the activity from those recordings compared to everything I've caught since, it's like it was a pattern in the beginning. The 19th and the 20th or 21st were pretty much almost the same. Just from when I initially caught it, they look like flares. at first when they were dropping through the tree line. And then they went just looking like what we've been catching. Got one coming. It's like right in this area right now. But it seems like they're coming from, like I said, there's somewhere right around here. It's just my phone's not picking those stars up. I think it's obviously because too we had snow. Ooh, just seen one right there. So definitely, folks, as long as you're seeing this, when I have it outward, do try to keep your eyes along the trees here, because my main focus, what I'm doing is I'm just watching everything that's coming down, and then I just get lucky to catch glimpses, but you'll see stuff all through here. Even when we get to a point of seeing them. Ooh, hey, look at that one. So once we turn around, go through this little thing that they do first, and then eventually they start flocking over to that tower. And then once they start at the tower, you gotta keep your eyes through the trees. Bring this back out. But yeah, like I said, you'll see them through the trees. I'll probably take some pictures later on so I can just keep it down to this one recording. Definitely make sure to like, subscribe, and share. There will be more and better angles. Again, it's wintertime in Wisconsin. We just got hit with like 3 to 5 inches, so, but it's not too bad. It's actually pretty powdery. So now, like I said, just kind of keep your eyes peeled through the trees. And then again, like I said, to keep. Oh, hey, there we go. So there's one star, and then there's the other star. They're appearing from around that set of stars. Again, it's 3:57 a.m. Central Time in Wisconsin. Oshkosh. The Oshkosh bagosh. It's like, heck, at this point, I'm surprised it's not just known for stupid military vehicles. Let me see. light glare. That's nothing. That's just a glare. Got one right there. Right there. It's faded. Yeah, they go in and out. See, there's one right there. Just came from where that set of stars was. But you can see how bright that thing gets. And then it still, like, continues. It's like when I say it's almost like a thruster. It's not. I don't know if it's our atmosphere interacting with shielding. That's why they go from being bright to not bright. And once they get to the point of another one, and that tiny dot you can see towards the top right, that's those set of stars. You can just barely see that thing. It's right there. Actually, bam, there's two of them. 1, 2. So where's that one going? I'm just gonna back it out for a moment. See if I can. Just don't worry, folks. I'm only doing that for right now because I want to step outside, but I want to keep my device right here because regardless, it's gonna get bright. But right there, right in here is where those stars are. So if they get bright, you're gonna see them coming through. But it's like literally all of our activity is right through here. Even though, yeah, they've been going that way, they haven't been like being much seen. They fade by the time they're on the left side of the pole. And if you hear coughing in the background, that is my mother downstairs outside, which is where I'm heading. So just hang tight. I will be back. But just keep your eyes peeled through the trees. You will see them. As long as they get as bright as they do, you will see them. And then 2, you'll see them coming through here. But regardless, this whole circular area, or where I'm circling with my hand, this is where they're going to come through. And later, we'll probably start seeing them like coming through and coming right by here. I'll be surprised if we get anything from off over this way going that way. If we do, it's not going to be for well over an hour. There's one right there. It was right there. No, it should be on the right side of it. So if it's going to pop up again, it's going to be somewhere on the right side of that wire. But I know I've seen that on my device besides seeing it in the distance. And now I'm seeing an object in this area that's flashing red and white. And then there's one right there, but it's not bright enough. So again, just hang tight. Don't leave. This will get better as it continues. It's just, I know we got some time yet, but they clearly have gotten bright enough for even for the even for this the distance that I have the zoom set up at right now. You should still catch them when they get bright. So again, keep your eye, like I said, in this whole area through here, but you'll see them. You'll see them. I'll be back, guys. lots of wind that's going towards the tower. Time is 4:16 a.m. on February 9th. The direction we are facing is east. I'm pretty sure I see that one of two stars off in the distance that likes to pop up off over here. But we're just starting. And again, from my observation, I have never witnessed them going down and coming back up. Other than just seeing from being closer to the storage facility that's over that way. If there's one, there's like right there. It's like if they do anything, they come about tree line level, and if they're close to us, they go back out towards the lake. It's in that direction. And yeah, that is that set of stars I'm seeing, because I just barely see the bottom one through the trees. Because that's one thing I've been kind of starting to watch out for too. Because there's some that I have happened to miss because of focusing higher up. It's like you kind of see it like a flickering of a light. Like I said, it's like just right around here that I'm catching this. So I'm pretty sure that that's the set of stars that I usually end up like, oh, is that them? And it's like, no, it's just stars. Because we're getting around that time that those two particular stars pop up. But I definitely feel like that Serpentis, I think that's what it is. There's a particular constellation that's been appearing when they start showing up, so I'm pretty sure they're coming from this particular constellation. Because the constellation has obviously shifted as we've been progressing since the 19th, and I'm seeing one up above. There's another one. You just barely see it. It's right there. This is the first time I've caught them actually like coming down versus already being about tree line level. Excuse me. It's like, what are they doing? What are they looking for? Or what is drawing them here? How many of them are actually here in the planet? Because I definitely know, at least it's like a feeling, that the ones that eventually start to appear sporadically in the sky above, those I feel are like just barely in our atmosphere, or they are actually in space. But these guys are not in space. And if they are, like, they're coming through pretty quick. And then they're here. I just seen another one. There. And what you're catching through the trees, that's those two stars I keep talking about. Look at that. Just look at that. You can even kind of see like there's an aura around it. See if we get him go by the tower. He's going by the tower. They definitely got to be picking up on a frequency. That's my only logical explanation to this, is they're being drawn to it. And I did discover that few miles to the north of here, and it's in line with this other tower. And see, like I said, you can just barely see the two stars right there. So I'm always glad I catch that, I debunk it. You gotta debunk yourself. Don't sit there and wait and see if somebody's going to debunk you themselves. But again, what I was trying to say is there is actually another cell phone tower a few miles from that tower, going north to our left. So I'm guessing the times that I'm seeing them starting over here, and it seems like they're going this way, I think they are going to the cell phone tower that's off that way. Another one. I'm gonna pick it up. So it's just far enough in distance where it's like I could just barely see it, and then my camera just doesn't pick it up. And it's like if I didn't have... Oh my god. That one just popped out of nowhere. The other light that's not moving, that is that is a star, or could be a planet, but that one just bang was out of nowhere. So I'm trying to keep my eyes on one thing, and then also trying to make sure I'm keeping this phone in a good place. But it's like I was looking off in another area, and then I just happened to have caught that out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, ooh. But that one definitely he came out of nowhere. But as long as this keeps going on, it's every day, every morning, occurring. Sometimes I've been lucky and caught like maybe one or two before 3:33 a.m. But for sure, the reports of like people saying that they were abducted and everything, 3:33 a.m. is definitely. I'd seen another one. Again, it's like I'm just trying to capture the best shots I can, but there's definitely a correlation with the time 3:33 a.m. And since I've been doing more studies, it's like it sounds like California and a lot of these other places, they report seeing their activity at nighttime. You know, like I think it was like 7 to 9 p.m. I'm not getting it. I'm watching one up top. That might be why I didn't catch it. My phone's not picking it up. But my phone's definitely picking up that one star, though. I'm watching one. Looks like it's going out in the distance, but it might not be at the same time. It just might be staying low lit. Oh, I got another one. So there's two of them right in this area, because there's a star somewhere up here. But if they are coming down, they're gonna get bright on us. But two, no, I don't see them. There's another one. That star's picking up. Oh, hey, there's another one. Look at that. Look at that. These are not airplanes, folks. Again, like I've said in my videos, my other ones, the airport is in the opposite direction of where we are. And you can still see that one going. almost didn't catch that second one with my own eyes. Oop, and just had a shooting star. Too bad I wasn't further out because it actually popped up right through there. So one of the recordings I have in the beginning, I don't know if I caught a shooting star. I don't know if it was one of these orbs or if it happened to have been the one orb that might have actually have shot something out. But it was like, it was coming down, and I would say the one orb was like probably right around here, and then you just see something go whoosh. And definitely any air traffic that we might have at these hours of the morning aren't going to be passenger. They're going to be military. And the only bit of air traffic that does come through around that tower area is medevac chopper. We get some off this way, but that's plain. That's commercial. Because this is just a small little area that they use to continue their landing procedures and everything. Get more planes more so above our house than we do off in the distance. At least in like this direction I'm facing. Like anything we get over this way, it's like way higher up, and it came from either the left or the right. Or chopper, and the only other one is military. I think there's a base somewhere beyond the lake. Fond du Lac is actually on the other side of the lake from here. I know this ain't over. Even though this actually it seems like they're on a pattern, and as long as, and again, what you're seeing there below the line, because you can see kind of a black line. That black line is the power line. Got another one. It's like near where that star kind of pops up this way. But there's definitely a pattern. It seems like it gets increasing. It increases with the consistency of no clouds. So it kind of just seems like when it's severe overcast and you can't see anything, they don't come down. Now if there's just like some couple of sporadic clouds around, you'll see them. And again, if it's also clear skies. But yeah, if there's too many clouds out, you're not gonna see them. Hey, we got one coming in that way. It's like that slight little change up. Just trying to move it with it. Got another one. Again, zero flashing. I wouldn't consider what they're doing as flashing. But you can still see that one. That one that's stationary, that again is a star. And you still see that other one going, but I want to see what you're doing. Where are you going? You can still see it. Right there. And again, those are those stars that I keep talking about. That we eventually catch. I just can't. So this little dot, it's right here. There's another one just above it. That's those stars I keep seeing. Apologies for my neighbor's garage light. It is severely annoying. I'm kind of at times questioning why is it that this thing always seems to go off every time I'm doing this. It's like it makes me like think, she got an alien in her yard? I mean, she ain't out there. I don't see anything nearby. But it's every fuck. Yeah, I was already cursed. Apologies. It's every morning. Every morning. I don't even see that thing go off this much during the nighttime. And I go out like almost every hour, like every 2 hours, take dogs out or to go have a smoke. I'm just kind of actually glad that we have that bigger star in frame, because it's like you can't say that it's a star. Stars don't move like that, folks. These aren't satellites. Satellites do not go above tree lines in our atmosphere. They're not meteors because they're not leaving a trail. It is not Starlink because Starlink, why would it be going near our cell phone tower every single morning? Now, yes, In the early beginning, I do have a short clip that has some arrows pointing up towards the top left of the screen. I believe it was actually in the same recording, or it's like the first two recordings that I swear I'd seen a flash maybe about 100 feet up from the top of the light. But yes, I have Starlink in my videos. But these things aren't Starlink. Even like all the other stuff I got, it's not Starlink. I looked up Starlink and then just looked at Google Images, and the very first thing you see is the same thing a lot of people, thank God that turned off. So it's the same thing a lot of people have caught. They're not spaced out like the lights here. They're too close into each other. That's how I know the difference of the first set of things I had initially caught since I started recording, when it was off over this way and up. That's star. But yeah, they're grouped up very close to each other. Very close. That is Starlink. Everything I have been catching, it is not Starlink. Because that tad bit I got in, the beginning of the first couple of recordings that was off on this side of the pole, or tower, they were spaced out like the lights to the cell phone tower here. But then it's like, what we've been catching since, it's like, no. What we are seeing is not satellites. Now, if it is our government, why is our government doing this? It makes no sense. And people want to keep referring to Project Blue Beam. I don't see them turning around and doing this in the morning. And considering how long it's been occurring, I have yet to see anybody reporting seeing this in my city. I seem to be the only person. Ooh, hello. Hello. There's two of them. Look by the light. It just came out of the light area. It's right by the star. I like that. Like, you can see the two dots moving, and then you can see those two stationary. And then there's another one. This is a slightly different pattern, but they're still coming near the tower. My God. I think ooh, hello. Oh, and another one. It was with 3, 4, 5. And he's gonna do the same thing, isn't he? Come down, go out, go right. See that? And again, that little break in it, that's because of a power line. You can see it. Yeah, he's going that way. Yeah, what did I say? There was like 7 of them. I seriously gotta review all of my recordings since the 19th. See if I can get a total of how many come through. But that's the first time I've had that many show up in one moment. 7. Or it shouldn't say like one moment. I should be saying going towards the tower. Here comes another one. So that's number 8 going through that direction. And then again, I'm thankful that star is right there as a reference, which you can see it. But these things are beautiful. God, am I just so glad I got all these objects in front of me. You can see obviously the granulation and quality. Again, that's star. Time is 4:47 a.m. Central Time. Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Direction east. I'm just trying to debate here if I want to keep going or not. Been recording for an hour and 10 minutes as of just now. It's just, oh, hey, I got one up above, but I can't. I wouldn't be able to pick it up. It's like it's so hard to do this with just one set of eyes, you know? It's like this, I'm watching one up high while still trying to keep my eyes on that. That's what, number 9? Number 9 going through there. And right there, you can clearly see like that had red being projected onto it. Again, these are coming by our cell phone tower. But I still got eyes on that one up high. Just so you can still see that one's moving. And I see another one up top. Ooh, I got 2. I got 2. Hold on. Let me see if I can get to the top of my window. There's the one. It's out of range. It's just out of range, but I could just barely see it moving on my camera. And then I got eyes on another one up top. And I'm not joshing you people, I am watching them above. It's just they're out of range and not bright enough for me to... Not bright enough for me to catch it, but you can see there was one right there. And I got eyes on another one up top, coming diagonally down to the right. I think we're getting into a period where, again, those are stars. I am so glad that those stars are actually right there, so you got something stationary. But I think we're at a point where we might not be catching so much down below. There's more so from above. I can't. There it is. There it is. And you can see two stars in the frame. It's nearing the edge of the phone. And out of my sight. And I am not moving, folks. They'll even start to move. And you can tell I'm starting to move. But this is what it turns into. Eventually. They stop being low. Like maybe they're getting into position to monitor through the daytime. But that's one. And got eyes on another one up top. Yeah, now it's like it's just sporadic. Like, might catch a couple of them going, oh God, I should have that frame. I just seen a shooting star again. I know somewhere in my first set of videos I got one that's doing that. Yep, there we go. There we go. Right there. Right there. And I can see one that is off in the distance up this way, but that's it right there. But is it going towards the tower, or is it going out in the distance is the question right now. You can just barely see that thing. And then I got eyes on two more. I believe the ground show is over, folks. There's another one coming from the top corner, right corner. I'm not gonna move, because you can look and see at the top right corner, that is the edge to the screen on my window. One last time. Time is 4:56 a.m. on February 9th, Central Time, Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Direction is east. But I think we got some good stuff. I think an hour and 18 minutes is good enough. Because I haven't seen him for a good bit going towards the tower. So, again, like I've said in the past, I feel like also when it's been cloudy for a while, I mean, it was only obviously one morning that we haven't had. And that's due to clouds, which was yesterday morning. But I did get stuff the previous morning. Be sure to also check out that recording. Oh, just as I'm getting ready to, huh? Saw that, my guys. But you can see that thing. That's brighter than that star. And it's traveling this way. This will be the last one. So I just want you guys to see that. And again, this one is traveling northeast. Yep, I think that was a great one to end this. Again, there's them stars I always question. It says for a change, they're not off over this way. They're shifted. But I think we got some good stuff here. As long as this keeps continuing, I'm gonna keep recording and posting. So definitely be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on that notification bell, and share this out, because this is obviously every single morning, as long as it's clear enough, they will come down. Alright, folks. Supernatural Folklore Investigations signing off. Stay spooky, everyone.